Oops, there we go. Okay, hey, sorry about that. Hi, fourth graders. So, for this very brief tutorial, um, I just kind of wanted to give you a short history lesson, I guess, about decimal numbers. I know many of you have already reached the unit on fractions and decimals, and I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of kind of where decimals, kind of where they came from, I guess, and how they relate to fractions. So you can see a bunch of images on the screen here, and over here on the far left, we have a decimal place value chart. So kind of like with fractions, we remember that on this side of the decimal point, there's whole numbers, right? You have your place value columns, ones, tens, hundreds. Um, that should all be pretty familiar to you. But then what happens uh, when you have numbers that are smaller than one but bigger than zero? And initially we learned about fractions, but actually now you're going to start learning about decimals, decimal numbers. And those are basically, if you didn't realize it, decimals are really the same thing as fractions. They're just written differently. But anytime you have numbers that are either like between 0 and 1 or numbers between whole numbers, you can have fractions or decimals, or you can have both because they're the same. So this is just a little place value chart. It's a good graphic organizer if you're learning how to write decimal numbers. So I'll give you an example. If you have the number, um, let's say you have 4 and 2/10. It's just a good way to organize your numbers. And one thing you'll notice is when I read the number, if you see the decimal point there, I use the word and that's going to be important because anytime you're learning how to read decimal numbers, it's important to use the word and. So what decimal numbers do, at least in fourth grade, everything is based on the number 100. And the number 100 is important because if you think about the dollar, right, I think everybody kind of enjoys using money or learning about money. The dollar right here is exactly 100 of these, right? It's 100 of these guys right here. It's 100 pennies. And it's also 10 dimes. And if you can see that these are dimes right here, and you'll notice that there's one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Phew, good. 9 and 10. So you can have 100 pennies that make up a dollar, or you can have 10 dimes. And that's important because these actually relate all the way back to the place value chart. You have tens and hundreds. Those are the place values. The tens right here, that would kind of be like the dimes, right? That would be let me see if I can write that again. That would be kind of like the 10-cent coins. And the hundreds, that would be your pennies. You have 100 pennies. So that would be your 1-cent coins right there. So these are just organizers. So this little image is broken up into 10 equal parts. So these would be considered tenths. So let me write that across. Right, these are considered tenths that look like these. And then over here on the right, you notice there's 100 pieces right here. So we would call this the hundredths. Okay. And again, 100 pennies makes up a dollar, or 10 dimes make up a dollar, or 10 tenths make up one whole, or 100 hundredths make up one whole. Okay, so I'm going to stop here because I'm going to make another short video as well to kind of coincide with this one. But I just wanted to show you kind of the background of the foundation of the decimal numbers. And in fourth grade, we basically use the tenths and the hundredths. And so in the next video, I'm going to kind of talk about how we read those decimal numbers. So hopefully they make a lot more sense. But I'll probably use other examples that incur or use money because money is kind of a natural real world application where we use decimal numbers all the time talking about money. Okay? So if you're not comfortable with decimal numbers yet, that's okay. Give yourself some time because you will become very comfortable soon.